Assalamu alaikum children. Welcome to the science class for the grade 5. This is lesson number 10, Force, Energy and Simple Machines, part 3. So in the previous two videos we have seen about the force, contact forces and field forces, their types of energy, in that mechanical energy, kinetic energy, potential energy and electrical energy also we have studied. In today's video, we will see sources of energy. The sources of energy can be divided into two groups: renewable energy resources and non-renewable energy resources. The sources of energy that are naturally replenished are called renewable energy. Renewable energy means which naturally replenished, means which we can get easily by the nature in more and more quantities. That is called renewable energy resources. Examples: the sun means sunlight, wind, water and earth's internal heat are examples of renewable energy resources. Means how much we use it, we can get it back into the nature easily. Okay, so this is renewable sources. They will never finish. These renewable resources, they will never finish. They are available for us in unlimited quantity. Irrespective of how much we use them, the energy obtained from renewable resources is called renewable energy. Examples of renewable energy include solar energy, wind energy, geothermal energy, and hydroelectric energy. So, renewable energy resources are very important as they do not pollute the environment. So, what are the properties of renewable resources? They are available in unlimited quantity. They will never finish. How much we use them, they will never finish, and we can get it back to the nature easily, and they do not pollute the environment. Also, they are available easily and in plenty. In more quantities, it is available, and it is available easily. So let's see some renewable resources. Solar energy. The sun is an enormous source of energy. Yes, sun is the source of energy and heat. The energy received from the sun is called solar energy. Solar energy can be used for heating purposes or for generating electricity. In a solar power station, large number of solar panels are installed. Here you can see solar panels are installed. They are facing directly to the sun. Okay. The solar panels capture the energy from sunlight and convert it into electricity. So these panels absorb solar energy, sunlight they absorb, and they convert it into the electricity. Solar panels capture the energy from sunlight and convert it into the electricity. Okay, next renewable resource is wind energy. Sailboats harness the power of the wind to move them along. Wind energy can also be used to generate electricity. The energy of wind is used to rotate the blades of a wind turbine. The rotating blades of the wind turbine are then used to generate electricity. Wind turbines can work alone or in a group or a wind farm. So here you can see the group of wind turbines. They use wind to convert it into the energy. Next we will see geothermal energy. The center of the earth is very hot. See, when we see the internal layers of the earth, inside, deep inside the earth, it will be very hot. This heat is used for cooking and heating. The name geothermal comes from a Greek word. Geo means earth. Here geo means earth and thermal means heat. Geothermal means heat of the earth. So we get this energy from the earth. From earth we get it, from the center of the earth. What is hydroelectric energy? See here, hydro means water. and electricity which is generated by water, that is called hydroelectric energy. For centuries, the power of running water was used in water mills to grind grains. The power of running water is now used to generate electricity. A dam is built at height to trap river water and form a reservoir. The water from the reservoir is made to fall on a turbine below. The falling water rotates the turbine blade. The rotating turbine powers a generator that produces electricity. So here in the dams, you might have seen the dams, multi-purpose dams, which are used for irrigating the crops, irrigating the fields, and also for generating electricity. So in the powerhouse, in the power station, what these at these dams, hydroelectric dams, what they do, so these people make this water fall with full of speed on the turbines. When this water fall on the turbines blade, the rotating turbines powers a generator that produce electricity. So this process of making electricity from water is called hydroelectricity. Okay, the sources of energy that cannot be naturally replenished, they are called non-renewable energy resources. Just now we have seen renewable resources which we can easily get back to the nature. How much we use, it will not finish. They are naturally occurring resources in full of quantity. We can get it easily and in plenty. So these are renewable resources which we have seen: solar energy, wind energy, geothermal energy, and hydroelectric energy. Now we will see what are non-renewable energy resources. Yes, both renewable and non-renewable resources are natural resources. Yes, but some resources are available easily and in plenty, and some are not. So the sources of energy that cannot be naturally replenished quickly are called non-renewable energy resources. They are limited in number. If not used wisely, they will eventually run out. Coal, petroleum, and natural gas are some of the non-renewable energy resources. They are used as fuel in order to cook, heat, run vehicles, or generate electricity. They are also used as fuel in industries. These energy resources are non-renewable because their supplies are limited. Petroleum, for example, was formed millions of years ago from the remains of decayed sea plants and animals. We cannot make more petroleum in a short time. So these non-renewable resources, if they finish, if we do not use it wisely, it will finish and we cannot get it back easily. It takes thousands of years to form it again in the nature. That's why non-renewable resources, we have to use it wisely. We have to conserve these resources, otherwise it will finish and there will be shortage of these resources for the future generations. So I hope you understood what are renewable resources and what are non-renewable resources. We will continue this lesson in the next video uh, with the simple machines. Okay, that's it for today's video. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.